Hey friends, it's Jakara here again with another video. If you're new here, hi, I'm Jakara. This is Jakara Cam Style. We talk about everything style related, including lifestyle, fashion, travel, home decor, all of that stuff. But today I'm going to be doing a get ready with me, and I'm on my way to my therapy appointment, and I just thought, hey, why don't I sit down and show you what I do in the, to get myself ready as far as my new regimen, skincare regimen and makeup and all that. So I just came back from the gym. So I did Pilates this morning, and I feel a little bit better. I'm all stretched out and everything. That's the great thing about Pilates. And I'm terrible at it, by the way, but I gotta start somewhere, right? You gotta start somewhere. So yeah, anyway, I already cleansed my face. I used the fresh soy facial cleanser. I don't have it in front of me, but I'll insert a picture somewhere here. Anyway, the next thing I like to do is I like to go in with my vitamin C. Now, I use the Lancome vitamin C, 15% vitamin C, and I think I'm out here. Alright, so this isn't a tutorial. This is just me talking while I'm getting ready. Just to talk to you guys. I mean, I feel like I do a lot of videos where I'm doing like voiceovers or blogging or not really talking as much, but I'm gonna try to do more sit down, talk with you videos just so you can get to know me a little bit, and then maybe I can get to know you guys a little bit too. You can leave questions in the or comments in the comment section below. I'm gonna move this because vitamin C tends to you gotta be careful. It tends to like discolor like dark colors. That's the whole point of it. It like brightens. So I have this black underscarf on, and I don't want it to turn like a different color, bleached out or whatever. I do have another one. Yeah, I'm out of this one, so I'm gonna try and open this one now. Yeah, I'm just gonna talk about some changes in my life. I mean, nothing super major. Obviously the biggest change for me is my decision to wear my hijab again. I don't know. I didn't really want to go into it too much before, but I just talk about it a little bit. When I was in Egypt and Morocco, those are two like Muslim countries, I just felt way more comfortable wearing hijab. Like, it wasn't like people were like staring at me or like looking at me funny. I mean, like I said before, I have worn hijab before. When I was growing up and when I was little, and I went to Muslim school, and like, it's not a big deal for me. When I go pray and stuff, I wear it. But when I was younger, or even just recently in the last few years, I just felt like, oh, I don't know if it's necessary for me. I don't feel like I have to do it. I mean, it's not like an obligatory thing at all, you guys. It's not. It's a personal choice. Each woman decides on her own. And I decided on this trip to Egypt and Morocco that I was just gonna do it out of respect for a culture, and also because it felt comfortable to me. And then the more I did it, the more I realized, oh yeah, this is part of who I am. Like, this is part of who I am. By the way, I just used the fresh black tea firming eye serum next under my eyes for these bags, y'all. So yeah, I just felt like really comfortable, and I just thought, hey, if I feel this comfortable and it feels like me, why don't I continue that when I go home? Since this last year, I've been really like trying to be more self-aware, thinking about like, what is it that I am here, the purpose of my life, am I doing the job that I'm supposed to be doing? What is my purpose in life, right? I'm so glad that I have, you know, family, and especially like my mom, who really is a good guiding force for me, because I'm like a typical Sagittarius. I'm like all over the place. I love so many different things, and I like learning about so many different things, and I don't like feeling trapped or like stuck in one place. So that, I said all that to say that, like, by the way, that was the Lancome Visionaire Skin Corrector. I've talked about this before on my channel. I guess you could call it a midlife crisis if you want to. I just noticed that in the last year that I have felt, it's probably more even in the last 7-8 months, I felt like more in tune with my own like spirituality and my own self, if you know what I mean. Like I felt like I was always self-aware, but just my level of spirituality got a kick up a few notches. And I think that's because I have gone through some really stressful physical and health issues that I hadn't anticipated. This past couple years have been really tough on me physically, and of course that takes a toll on you mentally. And I truly believe that it was for a reason, other than obviously to teach me to take better care of myself. But the reason was to kind of get me in line with my own spirituality and my own belief system. And you know, I'm not going to go into it too deep. That's why I go to therapy. Because I can go into it deeply there. But yeah, I started going to therapy again last year, and I'm continuing it this year, and it has helped a lot. I went through a phase, and I maybe still kind of going through a phase where I feel really disillusioned and just looking for answers. And the more I do that, the more I read, and the more I come to learn things, and I get excited about things, and more excited about life, and more excited about my life. So I think it's all been, like I said, the physical pain and all of the hardship I have with my physical illness and my mental strain has really helped me grow as a person, and discover some things about myself, including the fact that I like wearing hijab. It makes me feel good. I feel more like myself, and I never thought that would happen, but it happened. And yeah, I don't want to go into it much more than that, other than to say these changes are good changes. And I think that I used the that last thing, sorry, was a moisturizer. It was the Vitamin Nectar Moisture Cream from Fresh. I love this stuff, by the way, you guys. I got this little sample. Now I'm like, I gotta go get the big thing because I ran out. Anyway, the last thing I'm going to put on is this Fresh Sugar Lemon Hydrating Lip Balm. It's so good, and it smells, oh my god, I wish you had smell-o-vision. You could smell it. It smells like lemon. I love the smell of lemons and citrus, and so this really takes care of my crusty lips. I hate having crusty lips. And like I said in my one of my earlier videos this year, I am not going into 2020 with crusty lips. I'm just not. Anyway, so yeah, lots of changes, lots of self-awareness, lots of spiritual questions being answered, and I feel really good about it. There's still some things that like I really have questions about. Obviously, you know, change is inevitable in our life. Hold on a second, I'm gonna grab my makeup. Change is inevitable, right? And I've gone through so many different incarnations, but I feel that or right before I had my surgery, or maybe right after it, I felt like I came into a whole different understanding of who I am, and I feel actually like a new person. I don't know how to describe it any other way than that. That I feel like a new person, and that like my old life, I really want to kind of distance myself from a lot of things in my old life. And that means like eating differently and, you know, taking better care of myself and reading more, doing more spiritual exercises like meditation and stuff like that. And I know that this is all for a purpose. Like it's for a purpose. And one of the things that like I question, or one of the things that I worry about all the time is, am I on the right path? Like, am I doing the right things in my life? Am I supposed to be still a doctor? Like, I felt really, really strongly about becoming a doctor. Obviously, you really have to be passionate about it. I'm gonna use some Tarte Shape Tape just to cover up some of these little dark spots on my face. I don't have a whole lot, but I'll try to get them. Maybe under my eye. Anyway, I try not to put a lot of stuff on. I'm not going to put on foundation today. I just don't feel like being bothered. Then I take a little beauty blender and I just kind of go through and rub it in, blend it out. So yeah, I've been questioning a lot about being a doctor. I had been having these issues even before this past year. I mean, just, I think I had even published a video about it, and I actually deleted the video because I didn't want people to think I was going crazy or something, or that I was like in trouble mentally or something. But you know, we all go through times in our lives where we like kind of question, like, you know, what am I supposed to be doing? Is this what I'm really supposed to be doing? Like, what is my purpose in life? And I mean, maybe you do that more when you get a little bit older. Like, I'm 50 now, and I mean, I kind of did it even earlier when I was in my 30s, and even sometimes even my 20s, I would say, ask those questions. And I thought I had a plan for my life. But you know, God has plans that are better for you. And so I have really started to like doubt whether my plan was a good plan. And that can really rattle your self-confidence and make you feel kind of disconnected. And for me, it worries me because I'm like, oh my God, if I'm not supposed to be a doctor, what am I supposed to be doing? Like, I mean, this is all I ever really wanted to be. So what now, right? So I am exploring like different other areas of ways of helping people. I know I want to help people. I know I want to bring significant help and change for people. And I thought that would be through being a doctor. And I'm not saying that I don't help people and I don't, you know, have a positive impact, but I just feel like I don't have as much of an impact the way I would like to have it. And I feel like so many things are just kind of out of my control. And I mean, that's with any job actually, right? But I just want to have a more significant impact in people's lives and helping them. And so I've been exploring some things that might be a little bit more in line with my values and more in line with my just my mindset, I guess. And one of those things is like becoming a health coach. That's one of the things I thought about for a long time anyway. I actually had printed business cards and things like that so that I could open my own business as a health coach. And I've been looking into taking the classes and stuff like that. So I'm definitely going to be doing that. And obviously I'll still be working as a doctor. I mean, come on. I'm not going to just give that up automatically. But at some point, I probably will phase it out of my life and do less of it. I just think it's the right thing. I think it's the right thing. I've been thinking about it for years. So anyway, this is some Laura Mercier powder. So I'm just like powdering my face, and because I didn't put any foundation, I'm trying to even it out a little bit. I like it. I love this powder, right? It's the, I think, translucent medium deep. Yeah, that's translucent medium deep. It looks like this. And I love this powder. Oh my gosh. I feel like this with good skincare and a little bit of concealer and you're good to go. You don't even need foundation. See? Anyway, I know I'm rambling, but you know, you guys let me know down below if you ever gone through a time in your life where you're just kind of questioning, what is life, right? Like, what is life? What is going on? What am I supposed to be doing? Am I in the right path? Am I doing the right thing? Is there something I could do more? Like, can I do more to help people or to bring more meaning to life? And yeah, let me know if you've gone through that. I feel like I go through that all the time. But you know, I'm like I said, Sagittarius, we're like constantly thinking, philosophizing, you know, trying to figure out the mysteries of life. And so another thing that I want to talk about as far as related to my last trip is that I've always known that I love to travel, right? I love to travel, and I feel like I will like die if I don't travel. I know that sounds really dramatic and like probably overly dramatic, but I don't care. That's me. But I know that I want to do more traveling, and I want my traveling to not just be about being on vacation, right? Being on vacation is great, and it's wonderful to get away and have time to yourself and your thoughts, but I want to use the time that I travel and go away to help people. There is something like Doctors Without Borders. I thought about that. I thought that, you know, maybe I could volunteer my time with them, and then I could travel and see the world and also help people at the same time. That would be awesome. I'm using the e.l.f. blush palette from like several years ago. I'm using this color here. It doesn't have a name. It's just like this burgundy color. I'm gonna wear burgundy today. Yay. Yeah. So that's another thing I've been thinking about, is just trying to use the time, use my away time wisely. Now, one thing I did learn about this last trip, I was gone for almost 3 weeks. That's a long time, you guys. I just felt like, I don't know, maybe it's because of the intensity of the trip. I mean, Egypt is intense, right? The tour we went on, it was very intense. And I just was so tired at the end. By the time I got to Spain, because I had a layover in Spain after my Morocco trip, and then we went to Lisbon after that, even another layover. I was just done. And I missed my home, I missed my family, I missed my dogs. And I was like, you know what? I don't know if I could do this. You know, be away for so long. I used to think I wanted to live abroad, but now I'm like, I don't know. Not without my dogs. I couldn't do without my dogs. Let's see, what else should I do next? Oh yeah, I'm gonna do my eyes next. Eyes. I think I'm just gonna keep it pretty simple. Pretty simple ice. So anyway, I'm blathering on. I really want to use my travel time or use that time to help people. I think that would bring a little bit more purpose to my life too. And sorry, I'm gonna grab my Z palette. Yes, I still use my Z palette. I know people stopped doing that. I don't know. These are all my Makeup Geek shadows. I love them. I love them still to this day. I know Makeup Geek is not as talked about these days by beauty bloggers and stuff like that, but I still love it. I don't care. I still use my stuff, right? You pay for it, you might as well use it. Anyway, the last thing I guess I wanted to kind of talk about is this is my hopes for the future. Some of the things that I'm hoping for to happen in the future. Lots of hopes and dreams, you guys. You don't stop dreaming at, you know, once you achieve some things in life. You still, you know, if you're a self-aware person, you will continue to have dreams and hopes and aspirations, and that's the one thing that I have discovered over the last years, that even though I had achieved becoming a doctor, and that's something I really wanted to do my whole life, it wasn't the end all be all of everything, right? There was more beyond that. There's still other accomplishments, other things that I want to achieve in my life, and that, you know, this one profession is not going to fulfill every need that I have in my life. I'm just using Cocoa Bear. We don't talk about him really, but we know the story about Cocoa Bear. But if you don't, go watch Marlena Snell's videos. Anyway, but I still love the color. Anyway, nice soft brown. Yeah, I think it's important to have those new goals and new aspirations and things. That's why I tried to share my vision board with you guys. I wanted to let you know that, you know, it's okay to dream. You know, you may not be able to, you know, reach the moon, but you'll land among the stars, right? Or is it reach for the stars or reach for the sun, you land where, I don't know what the exact the exact saying is, but you know what I'm trying to say, right? You gotta extend yourself so that, you know, you may not get to where you think you're gonna get, but you achieve more than you probably even think you can. I just put a little mocha just to kind of blend out the Cocoa Bear, and then that's like a dark brown color. It looks like this. I've actually hit pan on it because I use it so much. And then I'm going to use this burgundy color on my lid. This burgundy color is, what is this? It's called Bitten. These are all Makeup Geek shades, you guys. I don't even know if she still sells these colors, but hello, I'm using them. I like them. And yeah, one of the things I kind of briefly touched on in my video about my goals for the year and my vision board video, and I'll link a card somewhere here with that video, but I briefly mentioned about making more connections with people, and I really want to connect to you guys more. I feel like I'm kind of like talking at you, and I don't want you to feel like that. I want you to feel like I'm talking to you or with you, and I just want to be more connected to people in general. I've spent the last couple years feeling really disconnected, and it's hard because I'm an introvert and I like my own company. I really do. I feel most comfortable alone, and so it's easy to get isolated. It's easy to feel like there's nobody who feels the same way as you, and that you're alone, and that nobody understands you, and I get that a lot. I feel that a lot. And so I think if you do that too much, especially as an introvert, I'm talking to you introverts out there, if you stay by yourself and you're constantly in your own head, you perpetuate that feeling. You continue to perpetuate it, and so you will constantly stay alone, and because you will feel like you isolate yourself even more and more and more. And I don't want to do that anymore. And it's hard for me to go into social situations because I have a lot of anxiety. I have really bad panic attacks when I'm around a lot of people. And they've kind of gotten worse over the last, I would say the last 10, 20 years. They've been pretty bad. But I'm trying to open up to the possibility that I can be around people and not have a panic attack, I'm hoping. And even things like when my ballroom dancing, like I love ballroom dancing, but I don't like being around the people that I have to be, like, it's just too much. It's too much energy, and I get overwhelmed, and I just want to hide. And so I'm trying not to hide so much this year, you guys. I'm really trying. And yeah, I and all of that, I also want to form better connections with like my old friends. I mean, I don't have a lot of friends. I have a few, let's see. I have a few really good friends. And I've known them for a very long time. It's hard for me to make friends. I shouldn't say that. It's not hard for me to make friends. It's hard for me to be really open with people and continue to be open with them, because I just feel like their energy kind of overwhelms me. So I kind of hide myself from people a lot. And it's not to be mean to them or to say I don't like them, because I do like them. I need to be alone a lot, because any energy that requires me to like pay attention and be focused on another person, it really like it drains me. And maybe that's a selfish thing. Maybe I'm just really selfish, and I'm not trying to be selfish. I know for me it's draining. So I limit the time with friends, and I'm trying not to do that so much this year. That all being said, dating dating is hard. It's hard for me anyway, because I have like a lot of trust issues with men. I've been burned a lot. A lot. And I have a lot of issues, so hence the therapy. But I mean, my issues are being resolved. It's just the type of person that I want to be with, the person that I think would be right for me, is a very specific person. Now, I'm not talking about like hair color or skin color or what job he has or anything like that. That's not the specifics I'm talking about. I'm talking about, excuse me, it's just here. I'm not picking my nose. I'm talking about, like, I want somebody who's spiritual, somebody who studies and is interested in spiritual practices, and somebody who's very self-aware and highly evolved and super intelligent, and somebody who can actually teach me something. And yeah, it's I know there are people out there like that, and I mean, I probably should be open. I am open, let's say it this way. I am open to meeting someone like that. I put that out into the universe. I'm open. But like, anyway, uh, what I was saying was, where am I going to meet this dude? Like, first of all, I'm Muslim, and I mean, not that I have to be with a Muslim man, but it would be helpful. I mean, I married a Muslim man when I was in my 20s, but I'm more interested in him having a strong sense of self and a kindness, a compassion, and empathy, and a spirituality that is evolving to higher frequencies. That's the kind of person that I want to be with. Somebody who's not going to drain my energy. Somebody who's going to we uplift each other, right? We're not like draining each other, right? By the way, I just put some corrupt, it's a black shadow on my corners just to smoke it out a little bit. I mean, it's a very soft colors. I don't know if you can see. Very soft colors. Anyway, yeah, that's the kind of person I'm looking for, and inshallah, God will provide, right? God will provide. I just leave it up to him. I'm the worst judge of men. Like, I think I know them or understand their intentions, and I don't know. I always pick the wrong guys. I just do. I mean, not to say that they're bad people. They're just not for me. And I don't learn this until much, much later. But, that's one of the great things in life, is that it's good to know what you like and what you don't like, right? So that you can find what you actually do like in the end. And that takes kissing a lot of frogs to get your prince, right? But I'm like at that age where I'm just kind of tired of kissing frogs. I'm kind of tired of it. I feel like I've earned the right to have a nice partner. I've earned it. I mean, through all the difficulties and all the difficult relationships and everything that I've had. Sorry, it's with my eyeliner on here. I feel like I've earned the right to have a partner that compliments me and has the same goals and has the same kind of outlook on life. And I don't want somebody to be exactly like me. Obviously, I would drive myself crazy, I think, if I married somebody or was with somebody who was exactly like me. But somebody of the same ilk. And I'm not even talking, like I said, I'm not talking about religion. I'm not talking about the way they look. I'm talking about their mindset and how they view life, how they view people, how they view spirituality. I'm really very specific about it. Anyway, I'm gonna stop rambling on about that. I'm sure you're like, whatever, we don't care. But I don't know. How many of you out there have like gone through some difficult relationships and you feel like, why is it always so hard? Like, why does it have to be so hard? Am I making it hard, or are they making it hard? Like, why does it have to be so difficult? I don't think love is difficult. Like, I don't think it should be. I think it should be easy peasy, like put it on a nice comfortable robe. That's how I think of it. Yeah, there's gonna be, there's always, relationships in general are just challenging in certain aspects, but it shouldn't be a struggle. It really shouldn't. It should be kind of like this melding of two people coming together. All right, I'm gonna get off of that. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and do my eyebrows and I will come back. Okay, you guys, so I went ahead and finished changing and putting my new hijab on, and I'm just gonna do my lips now. See, where did I leave off? Yeah, dating. Hopefully, inshallah, like I say, the right person will come along. I don't think we're meant to live here alone in life, so that's one of my prayers. But if it doesn't happen, you know, I'm happy with myself. I like myself. I like my own company. So it's not like I'm like desperately looking or something. That's not it at all. And I think the more I delve into like learning about myself and learning about my spirituality and my who I am outside of this meat package that you see, I think the happier I become, and I'm sure that that good energy will only like help me radiate more positive energy to the world and to other people, and my life's work and what my purpose here on earth will be. And yeah, I know this is kind of a heavy conversation, but I hope you didn't like check out. Just to let you know, I'm using Night Moth from MAC just to line my lips. It's a deep burgundy shade. And then I'm going to go over my entire lips with the Christian Dior, oh gosh, you know, I don't remember the line, but it's like a liquid lipstick line that comes and looks like this. So I'll just go ahead and fill it in. It's like a little burgundy wine colored lipstick. And yeah, thanks for letting me talk to you guys today. Hopefully I didn't scare you away. Next video will be really fun and, you know, upbeat and everything. But, you know, I get in these moods where I want to talk about the meaning of life and all that stuff. So I hope you don't mind, and I hope I see you in the next video. I hope you have a great day or night wherever you are. And until then, take care.